And in just 2 turns and half a straight, he's going to make it 4 different winners in 4 years. What a run from Denny Hamlin. He has led the most laps. Hamlin wins in St. Louis and books a spot in the round of 12.
Denny Hamlin just pulled off something wild at Gateway. Fans are shocked, rivals are frustrated, and his reaction has everyone talking. The Worldwide Technology Raceway in Madison, Illinois, better known as Gateway, has given Denny Hamlin heartbreak before. Since the track joined the Cup Series in 2022, he's come close but never grabbed the win. This weekend, that changed. From pole position, Hamlin stayed calm, nailed the strategy, and took control in the closing laps to finally capture Gateway. At 44, Hamlin is the oldest full-time driver in the field, but his performance told a different story. With smart racing and sharp execution, he delivered Toyota's 200th Cup victory, a milestone moment that turned one driver's redemption into a headline across the sport. Hamlin's day began at the front and his number. 11 Progressive Toyota showed speed from the start. The strategy from Joe Gibbs Racing was clear. Stay patient, manage the car, and be ready for late restarts. With 44 laps to go, Hamlin made his final pit stop. 15 laps later, a caution allowed him to cycle to the lead. On the restart, he battled Brad Keselowski and his own teammate Chase Briscoe in a tense 3-wide moment. Hamlin came out ahead. From there, he never looked back. He led the final 25 laps, keeping the field behind him and sealing the win. The top 5 was loaded with playoff names. Hamlin first, Briscoe second, Chase Elliott third, Ryan Blaney fourth, and Joey Logano fifth. Bubba Wallace, Christopher Bell, and other contenders also landed in the top 10. Hamlin didn't hide what this victory meant. Right after climbing from his car, he said, "Yeah, it's so big for everyone at Toyota and Joe Gibbs Racing. The Toyota was just great there at the end. Man, it's just a great victory. Love that Denny time flag. You all can boo me, but you can either get on the bandwagon or you can get run over by it." Later, he added more emotion, pointing to family support. "So happy to get this victory. My dad's not feeling well at home. Just shout out to him. The whole family's here. Fantastic day. Man, couldn't be better." These words captured both his pride in Toyota's milestone and his joy at finally getting a Gateway win. This race was historic not just for Hamlin, but for Toyota. Since entering NASCAR's top level in 2007, Toyota has worked to establish itself against giants like Chevrolet and Ford. Sunday's results showed just how far they've come. A Joe Gibbs Racing 1-2 finish with Hamlin and Briscoe made the celebration even sweeter. Briscoe admitted he wanted the milestone win for himself, but still gave Hamlin credit. He said, "That just shows how fast our Bass Pro Shops Toyota was. Wish it would have been us. It would have been cool to win the 200th race for Toyota, but it is crazy what a year can make. To be disappointed with second place says a lot. Congrats to Denny, Coach Gibbs, and congrats to Toyota as well on 200. Through 27 races in 2025, Hamlin has been one of the most consistent drivers. He now leads the series with 5 wins, plus 12 top 5 finishes and 15 top 10s. His Gateway triumph locked him into the round of 12 in the playoffs. That means no Bristol pressure. He can attack the cutoff race without worrying about elimination. With 59 career wins, Hamlin now sits just 1 behind Kevin Harvick for 10th on the all-time Cup list. Kyle Busch remains the winningest active driver at 63, but his struggles this year have opened the door for Hamlin to potentially pass him. Despite his incredible stats, the Cup Series championship is the one thing missing from Hamlin's career. He has won 7 Crown Jewel events, but has never secured the season title. The playoff format makes it tough. Consistency across a year doesn't matter as much as performance in one final race. Hamlin knows it, but his confidence hasn't wavered. He recently said, "When you compare me to someone that's maybe got 1 or 2, maybe 3 championships and half the wins, I don't think that person's better than I am." That bold statement shows just how much he values win totals over championship banners. Behind Hamlin, Chase Elliott scored his best Gateway finish in 3rd. He said, "It felt good to just have a solid day for this number. 9 Napa Chevrolet team. We just needed a little bit more there at the end, but we were way, way better than we've been here lately. So that's nice." Ryan Blaney spun early after contact with Kyle Larson, but recovered to finish 4th. He explained, "I got turned around. He made a mistake, but I paid the penalty for it. I am happy we were able to rebound and come away with a pretty good finish. Joey Logano finished 5th, marking his 4th straight top 5. He said, "The strategy gave us a shot to win. We just couldn't regain control on the restart. Overall, we needed to score points, and we did that." Other top 10 finishers included John Hunter Nemechek in 6th, Christopher Bell in 7th, Bubba Wallace in 8th after leading 73 laps, Chris Buescher in 9th, and Ty Gibbs in 10th. The race itself had 15 lead changes among 9 drivers and 10 cautions covering 52 laps. It was busy, physical, and unpredictable until Hamlin closed the door at the end. After Gateway, Hamlin leads the playoff standings by 5 points over Chase Briscoe, 17 over Kyle Larson, 27 over Bubba Wallace, and 35 over Ryan Blaney. The bottom 4 in the playoff grid, Shane Van Gisbergen, Austin Dillon, Alex Bowman, and Josh Berry, are currently outside the cut line heading into Bristol. Berry's playoff debut has been rough with back-to-back last-place finishes. After being collected in another crash, he admitted, "Chase and that team have done a lot for me, and I really doubt that was on purpose. We'll just go to Bristol and try to do the best we can and put ourselves in position to race for a win." This win also put Hamlin in rare company. 20 seasons and more than 700 starts into his career, he's still racing at the front. Only a handful of drivers have lasted this long at the top while still collecting wins. Gateway had haunted him before, but now it becomes part of his legacy. While the celebrations went on, NASCAR also marked a sad moment. Former team owner Bill Davis passed away at age 74. His teams collected 40 wins across Cup, Xfinity, and Truck from 1993 to 2008, including the 2002 Daytona 500 with Ward Burton. NASCAR honored him with a statement. "A championship-winning leader and owner, Bill Davis made a lasting mark on our sport through his passion and unwavering belief in the people around him." The Cup Series now heads to Bristol Motor Speedway for the famous night race, which will cut the playoff field from 16 down to 12. Defending winner Kyle Larson has dominated there recently, leading 872 of the past 1,000 laps. For Hamlin, the pressure is off. He's already locked into the next round. But with the way he's driving, fans will be watching to see if he can add another win and edge closer to the all-time top 10. Hamlin has set the stage for an even bigger run. Whether this is the year he finally claims that elusive championship or not, one thing is clear. Gateway 2025 will be remembered as the day Denny Hamlin destroyed the field and made NASCAR history. So what do you think? Does this win prove Hamlin is the best driver without a championship, or do you think he needs that title to cement his legacy? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you were shocked by how Hamlin crushed Gateway, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more stories from the world of NASCAR.